One of the most legendary stadiums in all of sports. This one where Hala Madrid has been sung on the way to more victories and championships than most teams can count. And now the Spanish crowd welcoming in the type of football played across the Atlantic Ocean. Almost 80,000 of our closest friends here today joining us in Madrid's Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Madrid. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Two. 60 by 6. Hey, check that. Street. Ready, right?
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Completes one and Ben's hit it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Let's get this point.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. Third. 19 Tiger.
Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Big Lion. Get it. Bronco lead. Ready.
He gets it right back to McLaurin. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To the air again, Daniels. Tap by Deebo Samuel. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. Let go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the jump.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action on first down. Gets this one to Waller. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down.
Go! Mustang 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Warrior 70, Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready, right?
Here he goes, third and long. Absolutely fires this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Trying to run it in. A-Chan. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ready. Ready.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
The sack sets up a tough third and goal. They're at the 12.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Dragon 60.
Third and long for him here. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pioneer. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Slot man motioned over. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Okay.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Panther 60. Hey, Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's caught by McLaughlin. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Giving 5 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
19-18.
So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Daniels is going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready up.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Go, Rig. Go. Ready. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. On the move, past the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Commanders.
On the double. Hey, check that. Lightning. Let's go. Steady up.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. On is Moody for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He's got the squiver. A little revenge from the coverage team there. They gave up a pretty nice run back.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Cut 19. Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one's caught along the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set.
Check,
First and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Daniels now. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
19 Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Completed to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
3. Bronco 80.
They send a man in motion. 3rd and short, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Pat the street. Pat. 60 back.
From the red zone on first. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 4-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Dolphins 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70, Simba Wolf. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Check up.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Madrid, Spain in just a second. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. On the counter, Krosky-Merritt. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Back. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's Daniels. The left side's caught by Sinnott. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Daniels now on first down. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Tebow Samuel the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28. Dolphins 14.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go! Ready,
First and 10, looking to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Second down now. They need 7.
38-yard line.
60, let's go now. Bronco 80. Big Lion.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
3. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Daniels is going to throw again. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got it. Ready?
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Ready. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
Third and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. That's taken at the 15. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hey, see the ball, see the ball, see the ball. Ready, right?
He'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Moody to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80. Ready.
There's a chance. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
79 Bronco. Come on. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay, ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Got in the upper receiver screen. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Ready up.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warrior 70.
Throwing from the gun here. Waddle makes the catch. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
That's good for Dolphins.
Achane goes up and over for the touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie us up 28-all.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready. Bronco. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Called in by Lane. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They bring McLaurin in motion right. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Here we go.
Handoff right side for Kosky Barrett. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Big Lion. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels from the pistol. Oh, he gets to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
77.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Throwing on first down. Daniels hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 3. Ready?
Daniels now. He goes right back to Samuel. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Hurt. Down. 60 Eagles. Back on 80. Ready?
To throw again, it's Daniels. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 28. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
8-77. Lion. Ready.
They'll start the drive with a chance. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. 60 Bison. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cougar 19. Cowboy Lions. Cowboy 80.
It's a Chan on the inside give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
70 Lions.
He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Let's go. Viking 18. Panthers 19. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go. Ready, ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On the ready.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Go check. Go check. Come on. Come on.
3rd and long for him here. Pass complete to Lane. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go, Reed. Go. Here we go. Here we go. 60 by 6.
Firing quickly on the line, Daniels. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 20.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Big Lion. Here we go. Strike.
Daniels is going to throw again. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
Right side, cut by Simmons. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Hey, smash, stop, ready, go.
Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
We are to the 2-minute warning in Madrid. Commanders in range for a game-winning score. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Ready? Right, 70,
Krosky-Merritt. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Get it. 70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, hurt, steady.
Trying again here, Krosky-Merritt. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw. Caught out left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60.
Setting up to pass. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here he is to throw. field there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
70.
First and 10, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot, and he brings it in. Touchdown, and a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point
18.
conversion.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready,
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may just save them this game. They remain up by 1.
42. Dolphins 41.
As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the